is yellow. It's blue.
It's blue. That's I'm going to talk about the blue stuff. Yeah. Talk about
Oh, okay. Welcome, one and all, to This Month in Flesh and Blood, our show where we here at AGE bring you all the news that's noteworthy from the world of Wraith. My name is Sam O'Byrne, and I'm joined by my co-anchor, Mitch Leslie. How are you, Mitch?
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and jump right into this month's top stories. This Month in Flesh and Blood. Spoiler season for the upcoming set Outsiders is right around the corner, bringing new support to underrepresented heroes from the pits looking to take control of the meta. If history has shown us anything, we can expect a dynamic, exciting metagame where heroes from Aria continue to dominate.
This month in Flesh and Blood, a plane carrying Flesh and Blood developer and resident cool uncle Brian Gottlieb departed New Zealand only to return to the same airport 18 hours later. Sources say that a fire at John F. Kennedy Airport in New York City was the reason for the turnaround, but eyewitness reports on the aircraft tell a different story.
This month in Flesh and Blood, Fatigue Oldhim dominated the top tables of the Calling Indianapolis, as the top 8 of the event featured 5 decks centered around the Icy Old Man. Unfortunately, reports from the ground all seem to indicate that the opponents did not enjoy those games whatsoever, proving once and for all that it's not about how long you last, but how you play the game.
This month in Flesh and Blood, Ethan Van Sant reported that his lost FedEx bag from PT2 Lille has finally been recovered. In it, of course, his streaming equipment, his treasured Levia deck, and the exclusive Eye of Ophidia playmat. Unfortunately, there was one all-important item that was not able to be found: a stable internet connection.
This month in Flesh and Blood, Michael Hamilton continued his mighty rule over our card game with another decisive win at the Calling Indianapolis. While some have pointed to his value-based strategizing as the key to his success, others have attributed it to his wardrobe consistency, as the world champion is pictured here in 3 actual photographs from entirely different events. Sources say, however, that Hamilton is planning to switch up his look for the next Flesh and Blood event, just announced in my childhood mall, The Calling Hot Topic.
This month in Flesh and Blood, Canadian national champion Tariq Patel put an all-call out on Twitter, challenging any Dromai player worth their rakes to come and step into the ring against his Oldhim build, being confident enough in the Guardians' chances to put money on the line. Unfortunately for the expat American, challenger Darkodius managed to resolve 2 early tonal ties, and Dromai took the match. Instead of playing a best-of-3 like Tariq had anticipated, Darkodius said he was going to take his bragging rights and run with it. He was rumoured to have said, and I quote, "I'm going to knick-knack, bric-a-brac, and get the out of here."
This month in Flesh and Blood, Sam O'Byrne from plucky upstart YouTube channel 3 Floating was selected to join Ethan Van Sant and Ethnic Smoke in the booth at the Calling. While his esteemed co-stars Blake Meyer and Colin Honigman wished him well on his journey, they also told him in no uncertain terms to watch his back. I didn't write that one.
Me neither. This month in Flesh and Blood, Battle Hardened Bologna took place recently, with Bravo's showstopper stopping the show and taking down the tournament. This came as a surprise to the Americans, who only saw a single Bravo convert to day 2 at the Calling Indianapolis, despite 42 registrations on day 1. We knew Americans loved to play Bravo. What we didn't know is that they were bad at the deck.
This month in Flesh and Blood, award-winning Overwatch shoutcaster and devoted Dorinthia player Mitch Leslie joined the AGE Open casting team for this February event, providing high-level analysis and a gosh darn charming smile. His highly anticipated spoiler card for Outsiders is confirmed to be one of the legendaries for the set, which sources say is LSS's way of saying we're sorry for printing peace of mind. To quote James White, Dorinthia didn't want those Dawnblade counters anyway.
This month in Flesh and Blood, Chris Ciali, hometown hero, had all of Southern California and, bizarrely, Carlisle, Pennsylvania, cheering for him as he took his talents to a runner-up finish at the World Championships in San Jose. He returned to the national stage last month at the AGE Open and took Lexi Livewire to a similar second-place finish, going to show that nice guys don't finish last, they finish second.
This has been This Month in Flesh and Blood. For Mitch Leslie, I'm Sam O'Byrne, and we'll see you next month.